Welcome back to PeopleX, where we bring you the real-life stories of famous personalities from around the world. Two women. Two very different roads after fame. One left the spotlight that made her famous and rebuilt her life piece by piece. The other stepped deeper into that same world, sharpening her craft and building a career on her own terms. How did two women from the same industry end up with completely different lives? Today, we're looking at Mia Khalifa and Alyx Star, not to judge their choices, but to understand them. Because behind every viral name is a human being making decisions under pressure, with hopes, fears, and dreams just like anyone else. But the real story begins long before the cameras started rolling. Mia Khalifa, the sudden spark. Mia Khalifa was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and moved to the United States as a child. Before fame, she worked regular jobs, fast food, bartending, trying to find her footing. In 2014, she entered the adult film industry. Her time there was extremely short, only a few months, but her name exploded online almost overnight. Certain scenes, especially one involving religious imagery, sparked global controversy and even threats. The attention was intense, often hostile. YouTube+1. But the controversy didn't end there. Mia later described how even when she tried to work normal office jobs, people recognized her, and it became a disruption. Alyx Star, the steady climb. Alyx Star was born in Portland, Oregon, in 1998. She grew up with a passion for modeling and performing arts, working part-time jobs like barista and babysitter while figuring out her next step. A talent agency noticed her in 2017, but on her mother's advice, she waited until she was 21 to fully commit. From 2019 onward, Alyx built her career methodically, working with major studios and appearing in dozens of films. She earned nominations for awards like Best New Starlet and Best Oral Scene at the AVN Awards, plus recognition at the XBIZ Awards. This was only the beginning of a much bigger challenge. Instead of exploding overnight, she grew steadily, learning the industry and shaping her path with intention. Both women entered the same industry, but their rhythms were different. Mia's fame was sudden and chaotic, Alyx's was gradual and structured. That difference would shape everything that came next. To understand why their career paths diverged, we need to look beyond the surface. This isn't just a biography of dates and jobs, it's about options, pressure, and the stories people tell themselves to survive. YouTube+1 country. iHeart+1. Mia, fame as a fire she had to escape. After leaving adult films, Mia tried normal jobs, paralegal, bookkeeper, but her past kept following her. Every attempt at a conventional life was interrupted by recognition, sometimes in toxic ways. But that wasn't the hardest part. So she made a strategic pivot. She leaned into social media. She rebuilt her public identity as a content creator, sports commentator, and entrepreneur. She shifted toward lifestyle-focused online content and other business ventures. She launched a jewelry brand, appeared at fashion events, and used her platform to speak about performers' rights and women's issues. Country. For Mia, the celebrity story here is about survival and reinvention. The fame that once felt like a trap became a tool. She couldn't erase her past, so she reframed it, built new skills, and turned her notoriety into a broader brand. Alyx, fame as a craft she chose to master. Alyx entered the industry later, with more preparation, and treated it like a profession from day one. Instead of fleeing the label that came with her work, she leaned into it, honing her performance, building relationships with studios, and expanding into entrepreneurship with her own content platforms and online ventures. Her career path shows a clear pattern: learn the industry, earn recognition, then diversify. Public estimates suggest her net worth is in the hundreds of thousands, a result of both her film work and her independent ventures, though exact figures vary across sources. But here's what most people miss. So what forces shaped them? Mia faced sudden, uncontrollable global attention and backlash, which pushed her to escape the industry and rebuild outside it. Alyx entered with more control, at an older age, with support and a plan, allowing her to stay and grow within the industry on her own terms. This biography comparison isn't about who chose better. It's about context, timing, support, mental health, and the kind of pressure each woman faced. Their celebrity story shows that the same industry can produce very different outcomes depending on the person and the moment they step in. Country. One rebuilt her life. One built her career. Different paths. Different definitions of success. What would you have done in their place? If this celebrity story gave you a new perspective on how people navigate fame and choices, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to PeopleX, and hit the bell so you never miss our next biography deep dive. If you had to choose, whose career path do you respect more, and why? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next story on PeopleX.